Hello, my wonderful people. Good morning to you all. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are at the moment. The election have come and gone. I just want to air my view on what is happening. Just want to air my view on what I see, what I witnessed, and what exactly happened during these elections. Which up till now, the election is not yet completed. But before then, please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please endeavor to do that as soon as possible. Make sure you turn on the notification button so that you will be notified each time we post anything new. I will go live on this channel or another channel related to Okute Daily Talk. We all are Nigerians and we see what is happening. We all are Nigerians and we see the height, the high height of corruption going on in our society. My only prayer in all these things happening is that let there be no another EndSARS that will rubbish the economy of the country, that will bring this country to zero, because what is happening today, just it's not too long, a video surfaced on the internet where the presidential candidate of the APC, which is Bola Ahmed Tinubu, was encouraging his members. It is on the internet here and there. You can as well go out there and find it. It's on YouTube, it's on Facebook. I mean, every platform, even Twitter carried it. That they should snatch the power, power, yes, of course. Get it anyhow they can, but to make sure that this election that he won it. And before he dropped this, what do they call it? This message, even before the election. And the security personnel does not deem to invite this man for questioning on what he meant by that. It's obvious that the APC, they have already concluded that this election must be won by them. It's obvious that the APC, for the bad experience that the Nigerians have in the past 8 years, they still want to continue with this impunity. My heart bleeds. Talking to you all, it has been quite, maybe since on Saturday I have not dropped anything because my heart is heavy. My heart is wounded, my heart is bleeding for what is happening in Nigeria. A lot of people, a lot of youths, they came out mainly to vote. But look at all their efforts have been in vain. Which one are we to talk and which one are we not to talk? According to Igbo translating, says, Nigeria, which way forward? How can all these things be happening in a country of over 200 million people? And some secular set of people said that they must be the one to rule. Even as the Christians we have in Nigeria, as of this moment, the APC chooses that what will benefit the country is Muslim ticket. The federal government did not see anything bad to disqualify such. Yeah, they welcome it, and now they have been using all the resources. That is why they took federal government to court. They are using all the money, both in new naira and the old naira and other things, to bribe their way out. When we are blaming them, we also have to blame Mahmoud, Professor Mahmoud, or what did they call him, the INEC chairman. They are the ones that is keeping this country where it is at this moment. Because no any rigging in Nigeria without the INEC, it can never function. All the millions of dollars being spent on this very election are in the pockets of the INEC chairman and its officials and ad hoc staffs. Where am I to start and where am I to end? I weep for Nigeria. My only prayer is that let this country not go worse than it was at this point in time, because Nigeria is going down every day by day. Then my question is, where is all the election observers that came from all the way from Africa, from ECOWAS, from United Nations, from European Union, from US, from UK? Are they still watching and this thing is happening? They're not saying anything. Or have they been bribed as well? Imagine the police being sent to guide ballot boxes and the people that is voting to avoid any fracas. They are the one snatching ballot boxes, destroying the ballot papers. Nigeria on our way down. Nigeria, which way forward? I weep for my motherland. We saw it. Go over there in the northeast, northwest, and north central, especially Kaduna and Kano State. Do you see what we are seeing there? A child that is not even up to 5 years or 6 years, not simply because they can talk, they have PVCs, they queue online to vote. This is how they got the number of voters and the PVC registrations every year by year. Yet the government is not doing anything. The most annoying part of it is that a police officer is being asked, what do he have to say about the kid that is going online to vote? And this man have the audacity and the temerity to say that the look of a person does not determine that person's age. And we are seeing the boy that is having PVC, and they're asking him, why is he going to vote? He said he's voting simply because they tell him to go and vote. He don't know what he's voting. He don't know who he's voting for. He don't know even if that person will orchestrate the killings of the kids in the north, in the south, or in the east. Yet the government is out there. They are not doing anything. All the ballot boxes being happen in southeast, southwest, and south. In the north, nothing of such. Where kids queue in line to go and vote. The INEC, people complain about this thing earlier. Nobody does anything. So how can this country work if we continue in this path of destruction? If we continue in this path of forcing people that you must rule them, even when the people said you cannot rule us. How can Nigeria move forward with this set of people that have vowed that it's either they smell the seat of power or nothing? To the extent of encouraging their members, their supporters, both their talks, that power is not being served as an a la carte, that you must go out there to get it, and that is exactly what they're doing. Tell me every part of Lagos State that does not experience election malpractices. All the whole polling units, all the whole places that have counted and said Labour Party is leading both the presidential, the Senate, and the National Assembly. All have been turned. Now, Labour Party is going distant, even for itself. There are some polling units that Labour Party don't got a single vote. Obedient for that matter. Obedient to worldwide. And you believe that? Nigeria, which way forward? My heart aches. I couldn't be able to do anything from Saturday. Even yesterday or Sunday, I couldn't be able to drop any voice. I couldn't be able to do any video, because what is happening in Nigeria is really a thing of concern to the general public, to the inhabitants of Nigeria, to those our brothers and sisters who have been out there praying day and night that this country might be good, that this 2023, that we will got it right. But things have begun to fall apart. The people who are supposed to speak, nobody is saying anything. Everybody is keep calm. The PDP, no one is saying, but all their, what do they call it? All their spokesperson, Daniel Boala, Dino Malaye, no one is saying anything now. Simply because the APC is PDP and the PDP is APC. And the poor masses, what is left for them? In this election, even from the time of PVC registration, we lost many souls. A lot of people die out there simply because they want to get the PVC to vote their right candidate. But now, what are we saying? The effort of all the youths out there have gone to nothing. Election malpractices in almost every corner of the country. In Port Harcourt, P2B won almost all the whole polling station, all the whole polling units, But now, the reverse is the case. The whole eastern part, southeastern states, the 5 southeastern states, including Delta, Edo, Adamawa, Obi won all. But now the reverse is the case. Some parts of Kaduna, Obi won up most of the polling unit. But now the reverse is the case. When the results get to INEC to insert it into the portal, it will become another different thing, because bags of dollars is out there in their office, staring at them. Look at what you must do. Nigeria, which way forward? A country that is blessed with any kind of mineral resources you can think of. What we have today, there are some countries, if they have quarter of what Nigeria have, my dear, their children, they are on board, even their 5th, 6th, 7th to 8th generations can never know anything scored so far, or even go to look for job. They will all be paid even before they come to this life. But look at Nigeria, my country. With all the whole mineral resources, with all the whole natural gas and crude oil, Nigeria still don't have fuel. PMS is far from Nigeria. A liter of PMS is sold for close to $1 plus, if not $2 in Nigeria. Nigeria is the only country that have many refineries, but none is working, simply because of the corruption. Simply because there are some power that be that have instituted this fuel subsidy of 18. When you get your crude oil, you send it out to people to refine, and you buy it back and report it to the country. Sometimes they went there and they bought whatever they like. The people must use it. When you find the Minister of Petroleum, they will tell you, we will see what we can do about it. That is the end of Solomon Grundy. The problem I'm having with the Nigerians are the Nigerian youths who have short memory to forget easily. If you go to the INEC, if you look at the coppers who are being caught directing election results of a Labour Party to APC, she is very, very sorry. You are sorry about what? Your future is not guaranteed. Other people working as a what do they call it? As a copper, or they're doing their IT. How much are they being paid? What you are earning is less than $50. That is what you earn. As your Alawi, still yes, you still have the mind, you still have the guts to be doing what you are doing or what you are told to do, simply because of small bribe they gave to you. Maybe 100,000 you have never seen in your life. Then let me ask you, what can that 100,000 do in the present day Nigeria? What can it solve for you? Can that 100,000 naira pay for your yearly house rent if you are renting? Because I know most of all you guys are renting. You are proud to be a copper that at the end of your IT or at the end of your youth service, you will even look for a job until you get gray hair. You cannot find anyone other than resorting to either using your body to look for money, or you will go out there looking for where to work as a secretary, a graduate for that matter, and you still have the guts to do what you are doing simply because of the bribe they gave to you. Shame to Nigerian youths. Shame to all the ad hoc staffs and all the what do they call it? The INEC staff. I mean all the youths there that join hand in perpetrating all these heinous acts. I don't have more to say because my heart is bleeding. I don't have more to say because this election of 2023 have been the worst election so far have been conducted by INEC in Nigeria. For the past 4 good years, INEC could not get prepared for this election. Every year in, year out, what we keep hearing is either that the logistic is having problem or the internet is having problem. Why somebody is out there on their main portal switching, jamming the networks to make the transmission of results from the main polling unit down to their main portal to make it impossible for them to carry on unless they gather the whole result and go to their collation center so that there they can do whatever they like with the result and give whoever they chooses to give the pass marks. Nigeria, which way forward? I'm still asking this question, and I'll keep on asking this question. Nigeria, which way forward? How do we come out from where we found ourselves? How can an 86-year-old man be bragging that he wants to rule a nation of over 200 million people? How can you take care of people where you cannot even take care of your own self? The mistake we made in 2015, repeated in 2019, and now another big mistake. God, in short, don't end the world, but end Nigeria. Simple as that. Let everybody just go back to their home, close their door, and move on to wherever they want to. Let that country never be in existence again, because nothing is going to work. The poor masses will be the one to suffer this again. APC, after the last 8 years of suffering, after the last 8 years, do you know how many souls that have been lost all in the course of this APC government? Both the innocent dies most, not even the bad ones. The innocent died most. And you still want to come back to power? How? Forcing people that you must rule them when the people said no. We don't blame you people. We blame the judiciary system, because when you get to the judiciary now, it will rule to their favor. Of course, it will rule to their favor. Because if those election results are being transmitted direct from their polling unit, you tell me if they rig the election, then the experts will find out how it happened. But no, they jam the whole network that no transmission will be done from the beavers that they tell us that is the best thing that can happen to Nigeria. Now it has turned out to be the worst ever in Nigerian history of conducting elections. Professor Mohammed Mahmoud, Abi Mahmoud Kilongbe. Your children will never see anything good in this life if you ever involved in the rigging of this 2023 election to make the poor masses again to go through what they passed through this past 8 years under this regime. It can never. All those bribes you collect, I don't want to use a word that will not be good for the hearing of people that are listening to me. But I must say the gospel truth. The gods will surely intervene on this very matter, because when we were telling you, God will intervene. No. The gods of our land, the forefathers, all those our past heroes who fought for the independence of this country. But wherever they are today, they are still regretting why they have to fight, because it would have been better we are under the British rule than what we are seeing today as a democracy or as an independent country. Nigeria. It is done for Nigeria. But what is happening with this outcome of this election? My prayer is that let there be nothing like NSAS again, because this time around it's going to be brutal. That is my prayer. Because you cannot force people, after abandoning their businesses, their schools and everything, their offices and their works, queue in line in the rain and in the sunshine and tell you that we don't want APC again. All you people could do is to rig the whole election right from the very beginning of that on the 25th. Some places whereby people is going to highlight the election earlier, they refuse to send the electoral materials on time. It's only in Nigeria that people vote from 8 o'clock until midnight, 3 a.m. Still yet, they don't even vote finish. Still yet, the election result have not been transmitted electronically. Yet, they want us to keep calm. Oh, Nigeria. Anyway, my people, I don't have much to say, because I must be honest with you. My heart is very heavy. My heart is very, very heavy, and it's bleeding. I don't know where to start, and I don't know where to end. The only thing is, let the will of the gods be done. That is all I have to say for now. So, my good people, this is where we are coming to the end of this broadcast. I really don't want to talk much, but I have ended up talking much, because when you are reasoning or you are talking about the issue of Nigeria, believe me, it is going to be something that you never prayed for, And my prayers to you all out there, my fans, the lovers of my channel, and those one who love what I'm doing, is that may Nigeria never happen to you, to your children, to your generation, because this country is a nightmare. The country is a joke. The country has been determined by dollars, bags of dollars, to win election. And tell me how these people who spend bags of dollars will come out tomorrow to work for the poor masses. It is impossible. Very, very impossible. How can that happen? When you spend billions of naira buying elections, buying the INEC officials, then tell me which one we left. How much is your salary to recover all those money you have spent, if not from the country's economy? And the economy keep dying on daily basis. Yet you want us to keep calm. We can never keep calm. We will keep talking. All these things started one day, and one day it must surely end. That's the only thing I have to say. So please, if you are not subscribed to my channel, endeavor to do that as soon as possible. Make sure you turn on the notification button so that you'll be notified each time we go live or post something new on this channel. So my good people, if this is your first time of joining here, and you're still wondering who's here, my name is Okute Daily Talk, where we speak to you the undiluted truth about this Nigeria and its election and whatever that's happening within Nigeria and outside Nigeria. That is both internationally and locally news. That is what I brought to my people. And this is where we give you exactly what you want to hear. We don't propaganda and we don't give fake news. Any news you have from our mouth, any advice you hear from this channel, please take it. It is for your own good. And as you do that, may the Almighty bless you in Eke, bless you in Ode, in Afo, and also in Nkwo, the 4 market day that represents the 4 corners of the earth, which is east, west, north, and also south. So as you do that, and so shall it be. Bye for now. Keynesian.